So last night Nintendo released Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, something I thought would never happen, but they did, and I'm gonna be making a video showing off the new DLC. Before you guys anticipate any brand new tracks, courses, cups, whatever you want to classify them as, it's not that. Nintendo did not grace us with brand new courses, unfortunately. I don't know if they're gonna be adding on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, to be honest, when it comes to new courses for the Mario Kart series, but it's not that. So don't get your hopes up. What we have instead is something pretty cool. Some of you guys might not really be that all into it, but because I've personally played Breath of the Wild, I'm definitely super excited about this. We have a new costume for Link, and not only that, but Link also has a brand new bike. So I'm not gonna lie, I went ahead and I played with the costume a little bit. It's nothing crazy, it's just, you know, a new skin for Link. Also, there's a new bike. So if you guys remember, back in 2014 when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe first came out, or I guess Mario Kart 8 first came out, and they released Link as DLC, they released a bike known as the Master Cycle. Now, playing with this thing is pretty difficult. It's not like any other bike in this game, and it's not like Mario Kart Wii bikes, but they also released Master Cycle Zero, which is in fact the bike that you find in Breath of the Wild once you beat the game, like completely. All the tedious trials, once you've completed those, you get the Master Cycle Zero. So I'm gonna be showing this off, guys, Master Cycle Zero with a brand new Breath of the Wild costume. I'm super excited about this, and we're gonna be playing 200 cc's. I guess we could do team game. We'll do no items. I enjoy playing the game no items. I like coins. Coins are great. I feel like coins definitely help you out a lot because they increase your speed depending on if you could collect all 10 of them or not. And then we're gonna do let's do 4 races, because if I don't like the Master Cycle Zero, man, I'm gonna have to switch it up. I'm gonna probably play like 4 races with the Master Cycle Zero and then probably 2 with the regular Master Cycle. So I guess I'm gonna go Team Mario, man. I mean, we gotta rep Mario, and funny enough, we got all the villains on my team. All right, what am I playing first? We're gonna play Hyrule Circuit for sure. I don't know if I want to necessarily play that first. Rainbow Road N64 for sure, we're gonna be playing that. I'll save that for last maybe. I guess I'll do Royal Raceway, N64 Royal Raceway. Absolutely love this track. One of my favorite tracks in the entire Mario Kart series, especially because of the fact that Mario Kart 64 was my first Mario Kart game that I played, and this was my all-time favorite track in that game. It just looks amazing, especially in this game. They definitely upped the quality for sure and made everything look super nice, except for the audience in the background there. They definitely don't look real. Okay, here we go. Let's see how the oh, it still does the shrine sound, or I guess the Sheikah Slate sound. And this is it. Team game, no items. Okay, wow, this actually handles a lot better than the other bike that I was playing with, the Master Cycle. It's not like this is difficult to play with. The Master Cycle is way more difficult because it doesn't actually turn. Like, Link doesn't do this. You see what he's doing right now with the turbo boost? He does not turn like that, and it's really bad because it throws you off, especially when you cut corners like this. All right, that's why I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Jungle. Oh, well, actually, it doesn't even matter because I'm not playing it with this, with the other bike. I'm playing it with this bike. All right, let's see how much distance I can put between me and them. So one thing I noticed about the Master Cycles, oh gosh, the Master Cycle, not this one, because like I said, I've never played with this car particularly yet, but the other one I have played with, and when you get the purple boost with it, Link goes insanely far with his, with the extra boost that he gets. And I think it's because of the fact that they made that bike like super difficult to handle, whereas like all other bikes in the game are an absolute joke. Like this one, for example. This one feels really easy to play with. I feel like if they made it difficult, most kids would not even bother playing with the new DLC. But then again, this game does have a cool option. It's a Handicapped Assist. What it does is it automatically prevents you from I guess going over corners or edges or falling off like unguarded or unrailed roads, if that makes any sense. It's definitely meant for 200 cc's, and it's not bad to use. I've used it before, and I'm not ashamed of saying I've used it. Sometimes this game can be super hectic, especially if you're playing with like an insanely fast combo, and that's what a lot of people actually choose to do, because speed is everything in this game, especially on 200 cc's. So moving on to the next track, we did N64 Royal Raceway. I guess we could do DK Jungle next. Why not, you know? My second favorite, one of my favorite tracks in the game, I would say it would be N64 Royal Raceway, Donkey Kong Jungle, I would say N64 Rainbow Road. I don't know, I guess I would make a top 5 Mario Kart track list if I could. I mean, I should make something like that. That would be interesting to share my 5 favorite tracks and why. Alright, so this is going to be a very easy one for sure, and I'm going to try my best to do it without falling and to get all the shortcuts as possible. But let's actually focus on what Link does nowadays. Okay, so first of all, when you get the turbo boost, oh yeah, look at that, he brings out a Guardian Sword. That's awesome. I didn't notice that at all, but look at that, a Guardian Sword comes out. Same thing, whenever I guess he flips upwards, he just does a Guardian Sword. Anything else? I don't see like his shield at all on his bike anywhere like it was with the Master Cycle. The Master Cycle, he kind of had it at the back, and then sometimes, ow! Alright, I'm still in first place. I'm still in first. Still in first. Just gotta keep my position. There you go. Ooh, wow. That is a tough corner to cut. Alright, there you go. Very nice. Okay, I gotta just not crash into the walls, man. It really sucks. You build up so much momentum and then you lose it just by crashing into a wall. All right, let's do this. There we go. Pick up the coins. Well, that was 1 coin. Not bad. You know, if I get 10 coins, that'll put so much distance between me and these clowns. All right, let me get the 10 in this lap right here. I could do it. All right, just cut the corner tight. Very nice. All right. Not once. How did I miss it every single lap, dude? Not one lap did I get that. But if you do get it, you actually end up covering so much distance because of the air that you the air power, air speed, air boost that you get. Link ends up gliding, or whoever you're playing with ends up gliding, and you can glide all the way across those 3 platforms with the speed panels on them. So it's really nice, man. If you learn how to play every single track in this game, you could definitely get good at it. I would say the best way to get good at Mario Kart is literally just by playing it, like just put in so many hours, because I've played against some players that are insanely good, and I feel like I'm really good at the game, but when I play against like other people who've played hundreds of hours more than me, it seems like it's impossible to outbeat them in, like, I would say 40-50% of the tracks, because it's all about knowing the track. If you know the track and you know exactly how to play it, where to do turbo boost, how to cut corners, where to slow down and brake drift, then you'll have absolutely no problem, you know, maintaining first place, especially if you're playing with no items. Which is something that I absolutely love doing. I'm probably gonna make like a little community and just play the game without items with people online, because I feel like this is the best way to experience Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's hands down one of the best Switch games out there. I would say it's one of my favorite games of all time, only because of the fact that I play it like a lot compared to like anything else on my Switch. Like Breath of the Wild, haven't played it in months. Odyssey, have not played that game in probably a month. I turned it on yesterday, funny enough, and I tried playing it, but I don't know, something about that game, dude. I just wasn't getting into it, you know, so I turned it off. But yeah, there's not really that many like Switch games that I would say that have like replay value like Mario Kart 8 does, where I could still play it till today for hours on end and find myself enjoying myself, you know. I do enjoy my time while playing Mario Kart 8. It's weird, I tell my friends that and they're like, what? They look at me like I've said something that I shouldn't be saying, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? You actually play that game for fun? I'm like, well, yeah. I've played every single Mario Kart game that has come out religiously, especially Mario Kart 7 and Wii, the 2 former Mario Kart games to this one. And I know someone's gonna be like, well, actually no, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U was. I know, but it's the same game, literally. It's just the deluxe version of what came out for the Wii U. I could totally see them doing that for like 3D World, coming out with a 3D World Deluxe. I could see them doing that for, I guess, yeah, just 3D World, honestly, because they did it with Captain Toad, they did it with, well, I guess they could do it with Mario Maker as well. I feel like any good game for Wii U that came out, they're gonna try porting it over to Switch with some deluxe feature like they did with Hyrule Warriors. Like, that's what we're seeing right now. All the good games that come out for Switch or for Wii U are slowly now being ported over to Switch. And it makes sense from a business standpoint. I mean, Nintendo stopped selling the Wii U. Obviously, they're gonna stop manufacturing these games and selling them, so it only makes sense for them to port all the money makers over to the Switch. And like idiots, of course, we're gonna buy them. I've bought every single game twice. Like, I feel like that's kind of well, it's not really that. It's literally just a port. It's not like I have to have it on my Switch, but I want it on my Switch. So here it is, Rainbow Road. The only thing that I dislike about this track is that it's really short. I wish they would have made it 3 laps rather than just one long lap where it's split into 3 sections. I feel like that just took away from the actual experience of Rainbow Road, because it feels like a joke. It really does. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, because you might not even know. So we're about to finish the first lap right now. You don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you after we finish cutting this corner. If you you know, kindly make your way behind this chomp, you'll see. Here we are. We're done with lap number 1. Look at that. And just as quickly as lap number 1 went by, lap number 2 we'll do the same exact thing. So we gotta just you know, look at that. I'm doing so well, bro, with this thing. Oh gosh. Woo. All right. I'm really excited to show off the Master Cycle Zero, or the other one. I want to show you guys the difference between difficulty on this one and the other bike. Oh, look at that. A nice little Yoshi firework. Dude, this place is so awesome, man. Where is this supposed to be at? It looks like Traverse Town from Kingdom Hearts, like beneath us. From Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But I know that's not what it is. And it kind of also has like... Oh, God! No! Oh, nobody's behind me. It kind of also has like a Lumio Station vibe as well. Like when you look... Lumio City, I guess. When you look down, it's like that Paris-looking vibe. Like a very circular island. With like a bunch of buildings, and they're all in a circular motion, kind of like surrounding the giant tower, which I guess is a giant hit block. I mean, question block. I said hit block, question block. So I think I got 60 points. Yep. Every single one of the races I won. You're welcome. So that was the Master Cycle Zero, the newest bike to come out for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So like I said, on man of my word, we're gonna do it again with the new DLC, but we're gonna do the Master Cycle. And now this one looks a little bit better, I guess. I personally like this one more because it shows off Link's shield. Actually, no, this one looks better. This is literally the Master Cycle Zero from Breath of the Wild, exactly. And it's cool, you see Link Sheikah Slay on him, kind of like that. It's just, Link doesn't look like he belongs here, but it's still cool that they did this. So you could do, 4 is the minimum, I guess. So I'll do 2 races and then I'll end it. And we're gonna do team games again. And then, ooh, I gotta show off some of my favorite tracks as well. I'm gonna do this one, Animal Crossing, for the first track. Dude, I absolutely love this track in the fall setting. It doesn't get better than that. I mean, all settings are good, but the fall season specifically is the best setting for this. Oh, winter. All right, I guess winter is still pretty cool looking. You got all the colorful lights, the snowmen, rather than the giant pile of leaves in the fall. What else would we have? I don't know if like the NPCs in the back, if they change, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't actually pay attention to that little kind of stuff, you know, because I'm always driving. You know, when you're driving, you're not paying attention to your surroundings. It's like whenever, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, wow, this is so different. Okay, so you see how it doesn't actually turn. It barely, oh gosh, it barely turns. It kind of keeps you still, like just at a very standstill. Okay, look. Ah, wow, this is ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. Woo! All right. Ooh. All right. Now I just gotta slow down. And the problem too about a bike like this is if you hold down brake to drift and you hold it down for too long, sometimes it just cancels your drift altogether, which is bad because you don't want that to happen. If you cancel your drift, you literally just go back to the default speed at the very beginning and you have to just build up speed again, and you're just letting everyone behind you completely pass you. So brake drifting is it's an art. You have to learn if you want to be good at Mario Kart. There you go. Alright, at least I passed Baby Mario. There you go. Alright. Just watch out for these things. Alright. How did he catch up to me? Did he get a drift like that? He does. There's no way he passed me without getting a drift. I mean, because there's no mushrooms in this game, so how else could have he done it, you know? Alright, there you go. Oh, nice. We got the purple one, and of course I hit that. Oh gosh! I could have easily won had I tried to push a brake drift out, but it didn't work. I just literally ended up canceling the drift. Alright, that's fine, you know. We got 54 of the points, and Baby Mario was on my team anyway, so you know, he is I should be rooting for him, honestly. So the last track I'm gonna play for you guys will be I guess we could do, what haven't I done that's good? I guess we could do Mount Wario. Why not, dude? I really like this track. It's a really long track, and it reminds me a lot of the Mario and Sonic games, because it's literally taken out of one of the Mario and Sonic games. I feel like it looks like one of those Mario and Sonic games straight up, like skiing down alpine slope. I don't know what they're called in those games, but I've played enough of them to recognize what looks like a Mario and Sonic game and what doesn't. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, boom! All right, Baby Mario, you're gonna have to let your young boy Link win. You know, it's unacceptable to let the babies win. Oh gosh! Didn't even get on that platform or on that ledge, on that ramp. Okay. Woo! You know what I noticed too, whenever I'm like editing my videos, every time I play Mario Kart, I always end up like kind of tilting myself the way I'm trying to go. It's just a force of habit. I don't know why I do that, but I'm not the only one, and I've been told that others do it while playing video games, especially racing video games, and I've seen it as well. Other people do it subconsciously while playing games. Like, look at that. I'm doing it again subconsciously. I'm not even trying, but it's just happening. All right, who is that up there? I can't tell. That's Baby Mario. Baby Mario? Nope, it's Villager, and he's on the opposing team. He's on the blue team. Oh gosh! Whew. Okay. Okay. All right. I gotta win this track. I can't let these clowns win. I can't let them win. And you see, this is what happens when you have no items. It all comes down to just raw skill. Absolute raw skill. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna win this, guys. Don't worry. I have to win this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. Okay. Oh! I did it! Wow. Whew. That was intense, man. That was really intense. I barely made it, but that's because of Link's speed. So, you know, I just wanted to show off both of the bikes. We went ahead and showed off the Master Cycle Zero, which is a lot better to play with than the original Master Cycle. It's good to see that they actually made it better and easier to handle. I don't think it's as fast. Let's double check and verify these facts real quick. Yeah, it's not as fast. I kind of figured that when I started playing with it. And this one has better traction, and this one has better handling, and it looks like the weight is a little bit heavier on this one, so you're not getting pushed around as easy. But the acceleration and speed are, the acceleration is the same and the speed is a little bit slower. So if I had to pick one of these two, honestly, I would say this is the one that I would prefer because it's a little bit more challenging and the speed definitely pays off. And I feel like most people wouldn't want to play with this one considering that it is a little bit more difficult. So that's it, guys. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Nothing too fancy, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Tomorrow we'll hopefully be finishing off Super Mario Bros. 1 and we'll have a new LP go up as well. So thank you for watching and I'll see you guys then. Peace.